In this video, we'll suggest ways of reducing the environmental impact of commuting. Hi, welcome to the third in the ideostone suggestion box series, where we're looking at various aspects of our home and work lives with regard to reducing our impact on the environment. For those who work or study outside the home, there are decisions we can make about how to travel. Factors that we have to consider include time, effort, cost, and carbon emissions. The main ways of commuting that we'll have a look at here are walking, running, cycling, public transport, and driving. If we look at a journey of 10 kilometres and compare the various ways of commuting, we see that walking will take around 2 hours, which is probably not practical for every day of the week. It involves considerable personal effort, but also health benefits, with an estimated 1,000 calories burned. It's the lowest cost option, allowing for an investment in appropriate footwear and weatherproof clothing. It takes around an hour to run 10 kilometres, again a considerable personal effort, burning an estimated 700 calories. Like walking, it is a relatively low cost option, requiring an initial investment in clothing and footwear. Cycling the same distance will take an estimated 30 minutes, which, of the options considered so far, is a more reasonable time for a daily commute. The personal effort involves around 350 calories. The cost is higher as an investment in the bike is added to that of clothing and footwear. However, there are schemes available for use by employers to encourage staff to cycle by spreading the cost. These options all require physical effort and are made more feasible if there are changing and clothes storage facilities at the destination. I don't think anyone would want to work all day in their exercise gear. By comparison, the 10-kilometre journey can be done in 10 minutes by bus, train or private car, although buses and trains may have stops on the way, and there is the added journey to the bus stop or train station. The personal time and effort to use these options are less, but the cost is more, with daily fares on public transport and high investment and daily running costs for private cars or motorbikes. A comparison of the carbon emissions of all the methods of travel shows that, unsurprisingly, the fuel emissions for walking and running are the lowest. Cycling is next, with public transport the best motorised method. Buses and trains can take more commuters than a car, and as they're doing the journey anyway, the more people using them, the more efficient they are. Driving a car contributes the most emissions of the methods listed, but the impact per person of this can be reduced by car sharing to fill all the seats. With this information, are you able to consider some changes to the way you commute in order to reduce your daily emissions? These could be: reduce the number of times you commute by working or studying from home 1 or 2 days a week. Minimising travel within your working day by using video conferencing for meetings. Discuss reducing the number of days that you work each week with your employer. By working fewer, longer days, you will reduce the impact of your commute. Using a way of commuting that has less impact on 1 or 2 days a week. For example, take the train if you usually drive, or cycle if you usually use public transport. If you have no alternative but to drive, can you travel with 1 or 2 others, or at least arrange to pick someone else up on the way? If everyone makes one change, together we can reduce the overall environmental impact.
If you found this video interesting and useful and would like to know more, please visit our website to see the range of environmental courses we offer. You can also find us on LinkedIn and Twitter.